let's test this and see where the microphone is. Okay. Let's see what this sounds like. Let's see what this sounds like. Should be able to hear this out of my device. Let's see what this sounds like. Let's see what this. Oh, it's fucking beautiful. Okay. All right. So we will do this in. Let's look at my timer. God, these streaming microphones are the bomb. Atlanta Bears, do you want to get some? All right, we're going to give the cats some dinner. And then the stream will be live in 20, well, less than 20 minutes. So let's get it going. Here it is. Let's go. So let's make sure that audio is good, because we got to do this like professional stuff. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. So, welcome to, I guess I should do it from the beginning. Well, let's do this. All right, we'll log out. Okay. So, welcome to the IT Career Blueprint. So, this was a tool that you know what? We'll put it in there for right now. So, this was a tool that I made out of desperation, if you will, for people that I mentor. And they needed not cheap, but they needed a better way to track job applications and just tools like resume generating tools and market analysis, because in the IT industry, there's a lot of crossover to other industries. So there is a lot of misinformation when it comes to recruiters and where the job market is at and numbers like that, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And hang on, my cat's trying to get food. And so I made this. It's hosted on Streamlit, so it doesn't cost me anything in server fees. And yeah, so this is a closed beta because people were asking. Also, people were asking, why would I make something like this? Try not to curse in my streams, but I think that's a dumb fucking question. Like, why would anybody do anything? I mentor 3 people. I did have 5. I keep the limit at 5. And these are people that are in the IT industry. I also wrote a book, which is a scientific career pipeline, scientific approach to, actually, I can pull it up. So I believe it was, if I go to my own profile, it's right here. So fully doxed, so I do not care. It's the complete IT career readiness pipeline, a scientific approach to IT career development, but it's actually 74,000 words. It's like God knows how many pages, but it is not just for IT. It's to show people how to basically career transition. And then I made another book that's an IT help desk role, which is transcends AI slop, unprofessional. Wow, do not purchase. You know what's even funnier is this person did not even buy a book. So that's what's even funnier about it. So here you go. This is somebody that actually purchased the book, but the book gave me what I needed to realize that I needed, blah, 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 blah. So there's the hardback cover of the book. So nice. So that is hilarious, though, that somebody that didn't even buy the book would report the book. So I have the best fan club out there. I fucking love these people. So there you go. Canaanite. Yeah, I've got a fan club too. They love me. So anyways, it's powered by Grok AI. That's not Grok with a K. This is a Grok that existed before Elon's Grok. And the entire platform is powered by the Bureau of Labor Statistics, Real API. So it's actually grabbing real labor data in real time. You can go there and you could say, like, I'm a new user, and it will sit there and give you the ability to create an account. Then you can go and say, I'm an existing user. I even added a way for somebody to create a help desk ticket that goes straight to me into the portal. You just name, email. You can actually sit here and put different things that you're having problems with. Put your message, hit send, and I get the actual messages on my account when I log in. So we'll log in right now, and I'll show you how it looks. So hopefully, last couple streams I had a couple errors. Hopefully this time we will get no errors. So I'll even start, show you I made an admin panel. The admin panel here too. I don't want to show that right now because I don't want to give away people's email addresses, but I can do a user management right here. I can go and just do reset passwords. I can go system stats. There's even an analytics dashboard. I do not see user data, so it just lets me know what's going on the accounts. So for like this particular account that I have here, it's the admin account, but it's got demo data, which I'll show in a minute, and then I can even print out analytics reports, and I can sit here and say like, I can actually, somebody had asked, I think it was Vic that asked, like, can I see like growth of the platform? The platform's in beta, so I'll show you what that looks like right now. Give it a minute. We'll download the HTML report and you'll see what it looks like. So can actually go in here and get full stats on the dashboard and see like, right now there's 4 total users. Monthly active is 2, job applications. And again, this is just, it's demo data that I've got in here, but you can see like the user growth. My brother needs to sign up and there's another developer that I need to give access to. So it should be up to like 6 users by the end of the weekend. And then this just shows like how I can pull stats to maybe if I got to kick somebody in the butt and say, hey, I noticed like you're not really using the platform much. And, maybe this is not the platform for you, even though I don't charge. I actually had a shit ton of users that were betaing it in the beginning, and I booted everybody off. Also, I lost my database, so that was a massive problem. So it's just a way for me to see how I'm doing. Also, there's like these are fake accounts, so this is just the messages that would come through and then there's even admin tools here. So I can back up the databases, I can create accounts, I can even generate data on anybody's account. So I can say, hey, I'm gonna go to Lewis or my brother Mark and go generate demo data. It'll automatically throw demo data into the account for the person so they can actually see how to actually use the account. So, or use the platform, apologies. So there's a full help guide. So you can go in here and, click on the tool guide and it will actually quite literally show you, in each section, there's also a help section. I need to actually make these a little bit better, but the reality is I usually work with people in real time, so there's kind of no point. Also, in every single person's account, there's actually a, like, do you need more help, support? When you click on this, it actually takes you to my website where you can put in a actual real support ticket. And yeah, so full functioning help desk that I have. I've had one for years, so people can put in support tickets like that also. So there's settings. Every user has a settings account. Those aren't real email addresses, so it doesn't matter. Here it shows you where to sign up to get what's called an API key. So you can get a free Grok API key. It's, so people can't take my API key while I'm live streaming it. Also, the Bureau of Labor Statistics. So when you sign up, you can actually do, without a key, you get 25 requests a day. With a key, you get 500 requests a day, and it's free registration. So I tell everybody, go and sign up. Like, there's no point to not sign up. And you can access up to 20 years of historical data versus 10 without the key. So here, this is on every single person's account. There's data management, so you can export out your entire account. So all of your data, you can just take it and go anywhere with it and import it into ChatGPT or whatever you want. You can also import data, so you can also delete your account as well, which it's going to literally make you confirm several times. So you can, if you accidentally delete your account, you're an idiot, or you really just were not paying attention to the multiple red, do this, confirm this, hit this 3 times to, like, you really got to try hard to accidentally delete your account. Every account can come in and generate demo data. And as you see, again, there's a thing to delete on every single one of these tabs. So this will actually generate demo data. And then you can also reset your data, which does not delete your account. It just resets the data in your account. So it doesn't matter for whatever reason somebody would want to delete their data. It just doesn't matter. You get the fine tooth. Make sure the mic's working. You get the fine tooth control over your data. So I can never see data on an account. Of course, I'm the admin. I can reset an account. I can go into an account like any admin can, but then you would also be able to see the login into your account. So I'm not trying to see people's data, but the reality is it's resume stuff anyway, and most of the people I'm working with. You can go in here, you can change your name, you can change your email, you can change your password. You can even sit here and you can change like the accent colors. So you can sit here and say like, I'm colorblind, and maybe I want to do like pink. So I could sit here and, save it. And then boom, now I've got the pink colors up in there. You can also go in and you can like choose a theme like light and dark mode. So you could say like, hey, I want to do light mode. And then you can come in here and say like, hey, I want to do dark mode. So I personally like dark mode. It's a pain in the ass to even get dark mode implemented. So we're going to enjoy it. So just because I'm not sure what's in here, we will reset the data. Boom, boom. Makes you literally have to hit enter or click out. Balloons, yay. So we deleted the data. So it actually says like, there's the report. You can also hit that little button there and make it big screen. This was everything that was deleted out of the account. So there should be nothing in the account anymore. So it deleted 236 records. December 21st. So if we go down here, December 21st. So at 10 p.m., even this goes on the time where the server is running, not my computer. So since we deleted data, as you can see here, there's nothing here. We're actually going to generate data now. Balloons. So this is all the, there you go. So we just generated demo data, and once again, demo data so that you can learn how to use the platform. So yeah, there you go. So we'll go here, starting with the top. So this is your career dashboard. So we're going to keep the pink. If somebody has a problem with it, they can go to help. If you don't want to see help messages, the help messages appear on every single section, and you can actually just go like this and say got it. That'll disappear, and then you can see there's extensive help throughout each section. Honestly, it's pretty straightforward. So yeah, this is what your main screen would look like. So let's say this is a job applicant that's been kind of using the portal for a while. You can go here and see like, hey, there's 8 jobs on the wish list, 12 applied, 4 interviews. Hold on, my cat wants to lay on my lap. Give me a second. Here, we'll move the computer so you can lay on me. Come here. Yeah, buddy. Okay, come on. All right. There you go, my guy. You can lay down, and I can get a better. There you go, buds. There you go. Yeah. Don't look at me like that. Now you can lay down comfortably. There you go. So sorry about that. Cat needed a lap, and I needed some leg warmers. So, all right. So this is called CRASS. Give me 1 second. It's a career readiness assessment that I created. So it's 1 more minute. I'm going to move the microphone. There it is. So we'll do that in a minute. On the main screen, you can see your recent applications, upcoming interviews. You've got like quick buttons. Once again, there's a get support link. Everywhere on this damn site, there's a way for you to get support. So you got performance metrics. So you can sit here. Also, you can take save as a screenshot, or you can make it bigger. And you can, they're all interactive. So as you're clicking on it, it literally, a lot of these like right there, that's interactive. So as you click on it, you can actually see different things. So all of these different features. So you can download it as a block graph, you can zoom, you can pan it, you can zoom in, you can zoom out. You can hit the little home button, and these charts are so freaking customizable. It's not even funny. Like I went like a little overboard. Also, like there's top IT news because once again, I made this originally. Number one, it's a proof of concept. Two, it was made for people in the tech sector. Like bottom line, but it pulls data in the U.S. on any job market that you potentially want to look at. So right here, it just shows you, takes you. These are real working news. So you get to see what's actually going on in the industry because that's kind of important. So also, if you need more help, it'll even say get support, put in a support ticket. So we'll load the analytics, and right here you get a little bit of a breakdown of, where your job searching is at. Also, you can look at like your growth of your applications over time, and you can sit here and once again, just here it'll tell you your success metrics, like what is your interview rate, how many are converting into offers, what's the response rate, and then total applications applied to. It's got badges that you can earn for gamification because, hey, everybody likes to see that they're doing well, even if it's an AI platform telling you. So there's your career progress. Because I made this into like a 36-week program to transition anybody from any career over to another career, specifically tech. And if you can convert from any career into tech, you can convert into any career. I don't care. It'll even tell you what your milestone is. So, apply to 13 more jobs and you can go to the next thing. So this is the career readiness tool. I'll just pull this up now. And we're going to go information systems. We're going to need this. Perfect. So this is actually the job that I'm transitioning to, Infosys. It's one of the, kind of been in the industry for like 3 decades, so kind of just where things need to go. So we'll just name this like demo. We'll go job to target. We're going to go information systems. So it's actually a recognized job too. Like you automatically get notifications also when you put your API keys in, which I showed before, which is in the settings, and I help people with manually. Like you'll see it light up when there's no API key here. This badge will actually like dim out. So, and this tells you like what we're doing here. So we're gonna fast track through it though, but this is like 90, 60, and 30 days. So we'll say we're gonna start the assessment. So right here, there's 6 steps. So phase 1, we're gonna put the full job description, which I grabbed before. There you go. Let's just say the learning timeline, just for right now, we're going to put it to 30 days. So we're going to upload a resume. So I put one on the desktop. There it is. So cool. We got a little demo, and I can sit here and say, analyze the skills gap. Boom. So there you go right there. So it's analyzing, saying 50-50. I also like watered this resume down just for the demo. But here it's saying right now, there's my technical skills, there's my soft skills, skills to learn. It'll tell you where your personalized learning roadmap. So it'll actually say like, hey, you should probably, your management, that's a low priority, training's a high priority, return on investment scores. So make this a little bit bigger. And I don't think that's going to matter on that, but yeah. So you can even sit and say, here's the resources that you would need if you wanted to hit that goal. So right here are, Coursera book. There's the 1-minute manager, completion, develop a management plan, and lead a small business. There's hiring, so LinkedIn Learning, budgeting, edX, and then training. So, and it'll give you some charts here too that you can also look at. It tells you what's critical and what's less critical. Okay. So you go complete phase 1. Perfect. So phase 2. So once again, a little repetitive, but this is the role that I want to analyze. So information systems. Okay. There it goes. So that shows you right there that this is an actual Bureau of Labor Statistics real job. Like And even if it's not a real job per se, because companies will make up job descriptions that, for roles that aren't actually real, it doesn't matter. It's good because it means that there's actual data on this, and that would be the BLS code. So if you were to actually go and even look this up, you can sit here and go like this, and there it is, Computer Systems Analyst, U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, Computer Systems Analyst, and there's your job code right there. So you could click on that, and you could actually see that it's a real job. So it's also like employment, like this is like the upper echelon of IT. So job actually pays pretty decent. This would be like average wage for, I don't know how they're rating it for like what level, but it would be it's definitely senior level, and these are all the different industries that would use like an information systems person. So they exist outside of the tech sector. Anyways, can even put, there's your job description, and we're going to go analyze the risk. This would be if I was just going into this now. What kind of risk would this be for my career? So right here, it's a moderate risk. So, saying overall career safety is 60. So some career risks exist. So, can make that bigger so you can see that. But right here, automation, like you're not automating this job. So very low risk of being replaced, as they say, by IT. The market health is actually pretty good. Industry health is good. And then geographic flexibility, like you could go anywhere with that role. Also, radar graphs. So these are all, you can click in there. It's all functional. Here's your detailed analysis of like, this is the likelihood of this actually being replaced by AI is like slim to none. So human judgment is like really high when it comes to this. Timeline estimate would be like at least 10 years before you'd start seeing an effect in it. There's your market saturation. There's your industry health and stability, and then geographic flexibility. Like you go anywhere with this type of thing. Here's mitigation strategies and recommendations to make the jump, and skill diversification recommendations also. So basically a lot of analytics to tell you what you need to do to get to where you need to be. All right. So here's alternative career paths too, is like, hey, maybe you're not exactly a fit for this. So there's data scientist, there's cybersecurity consultant, and then an IT project manager is another. And these would be like lateral careers because you're just not really qualified for the one that you're looking for. So we'll just go complete phase 2 to get through it. I'm not doing this right now because it would take too long, but this is an interview readiness assessment. And I also have like, I think it's 5 or 6 GPTs. It's an entire ecosystem. I do not give access to those for free. And I do not charge the people that are currently using it because we have an agreement. So when they get jobs, like they're going to pay it forward. Hopefully they don't, whatever, people are people. And, but they donate to the project very often, so they keep the project going with even small donations. But we're going to skip this, which you can actually sit here and go skip phase. It's even going to tell you like you got to click twice. So right here, this can actually, LinkedIn has weird rules about scraping their platform. So like, unfortunately, I can't control that, but you can like export out your LinkedIn profile. And since I'm fully doxed, it does not actually matter. Let's see if I can. Yeah. Here we go. In case anybody was ever wondering, here's your corporate attack model. You have a stick-figure bad actor. They do open source intelligence. They target a corporation or employee, and then they get all your data and a big bag of cash. So here's my profile. I could actually sit here and I should be able to actually save my profile as a PDF right there. So, but if you wanted to, these things, it kind of sucks, but like the best thing to do is just to quite literally like grab your data and just like copy and paste and then like throw it into the tool. This is the other project that I'm working on right now too. It's a learning demo for a spaced repetition learning platform that I'm building that actually like helps people take any information they could possibly ever want to learn and then converts it into learning material. And then anything from like, I don't like to say 0 to hero, but at 90-day point, you'll have like the most solid foundation you could possibly have with the learning material. But show you, we'll go back, let's see if this LinkedIn URL is not going to work. Sorry, I literally already know this and it sucks, and it just sucks. So we'll go like this and we'll say analyze, boom. So it actually successfully analyzed my profile. Connections is not actually accurate. So if I were to go in here, go look at my real connections, 26 connections, 91 followers. So I like to keep it low. So we'll say, I'm live streaming right now. I appreciate it. I'll get someone. I'm done. Thank you. I'm live streaming right now. People on the internet can hear you and me right now. Thank you. I will eat someone. I'm done. So here you go. So I have a GitHub profile. I do not know why the F this does this, but I will, let's see if it'll actually work. Like, this has never successfully worked on my profile for some freaking reason. Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. So, we'll do my portfolio. It's so funny. Like, everybody else's profile works, but mine. So I'll show you something here too. So here's my GitHub. Let's make sure it all loads. So I'm going to be doing it. We'll do it right. So here's my GitHub right here. It's kind of nice looking. See if we can load it again. Make sure everything actually fully loads. Yeah, I don't know why the trophies aren't loading and the streak isn't loading, but it's pretty neat. You can see these graphs move in real time, and you can see all the stuff. But I'm just going to grab my portfolio real quick, which is here. So this is my GitHub portfolio that exists like outside of like the actual GitHub itself. So this is for recruiters and stuff, like anybody that's in tech, and there's other sectors as well, but like you need to show off your work. People want to see what you're actually doing. So made a pretty fancy little website. It's an old homage to like GeoCities. So, you know, that's why I kind of did all that. So we're just going to take this. That's my portfolio. We're going to throw it in here. We'll click analyze portfolio. There it is. So it's actually saying it's got mobile responsiveness. You can clear CTA. Just going to pick one of these for right now. So this will actually calculate what's called your brand score. So even without my GitHub right now, it's actually scoring it at 71%. So LinkedIn 74, resume 100, GitHub 55, portfolio 100. So, you know, areas to improve, show you your top strengths, and these are just things that you can do to improve. So we're going to mark this one complete. And then phase 5 would be if you had an offer on the table, you could sit here and be like, hey, how many offers do I got? Right now, I don't have any offers, so we'll hit none. And here you go. So we should be at the 3 of 6. Phases completed, 3. So I don't know why it did that, but the market and then skills. So we skipped the decision. So we're actually going to mark the assessment complete. We got balloons again, and there it is. So it actually updated, and we'll download our report, and we'll download the HTML report. These are actually kind of real nice. So here's your career readiness assessment. Almost ready, 2 to 4 weeks of focused prep, and I would be able to transition into the career that I want. It'll tell you what your brand strength is, and then it'll tell you like where you need to kind of like, and these are downloadable. So like this is offline right now. I can launch this from my desktop, and it is thorough. When I say like it is thorough, it is thorough, real thorough report. And right there, even here's your improvement plan. So, and it'll even say if you need help, reach out to me. So finish phase 5, get multiple offers. Like obviously, it doesn't want to leave you hanging. So That is what CRASS is. So another cool thing that I had to do, because you could actually help a friend. So you can save your progress. You can go start new. What this does is, so you can go in here now that we've made one. Maybe you have a friend that needs to have a career readiness assessment done for them. So you could sit here and say, like, you can load a previous one, or you can say, like, I want to start an additional one. You can rename it, you can delete it. Like, it gives you full control over the different portfolios that you want to have analyzed. So you can even go in there, like I said, and help a friend. So friend, family member, it doesn't matter. So just go to the regular tools now. There's a job tracker. So job tracker, once again, there's help features to walk you through, but it's like any other job tracker. So I tried to do a Kanban board, I'm not going to lie. And I'm not going to lie, bro, but it literally just kept screwing up. So I kept it like this. So you can go in here, and these are, again, this is demo data. Nothing that you're seeing on my account is actually real. None of the emails are real. No phone numbers, no nothing. Nothing is real but the LinkedIn that you just saw. And I really don't give a shit anymore. My fan club, they love to annually swap me, and I'm just everything they say. Yeah, I'm 100% guilty of. So turn me in. So here's where you can go in. You could get like AI application tips. And there you go. So like, this is for NVIDIA, right? So this says it's a fakes job, but AMD senior software engineer. So interested in AMD, want to research the position. So right here, it's actually telling you like what you would need to do to improve your chances of getting this one particular job. So you could actually sit now, and you can also move it to a different status. Say you applied, screening, interview, offer, rejected. It doesn't matter. You can delete it as well. So just different jobs that it threw in there just to show you how it works. So the cool thing about this also, so here's your running track right here. Here's the analytics on it. So this is your overall analytics on your job applications and their statuses in real time. So there's your status distribution, there's your response rates, and then activity over time. Add more applications and you'll get more data. Oops, hang on a second, cats. Here's the pipeline. So here's a little funnel. There was a different one on your home screen, but this is actually like a little bit more detailed, where you can actually see the breakdown of what's what. So there's your offers, interviews, screening, applied, wish list. So there you go. Here's your conversion rates as well. So total in the pipeline, there's your wish list that went to applied, like applied that went to screening. Like it gives you a complete breakdown of where everything's at, and then you can get a time analysis on everything as well. Cool thing too, the mind maps. So people tend to like this one. This was like, as Bob Ross would say, happy little accident. So these are just a little bit more insights, but let's say you want to see come here, Atlanta Bears. Let's say I want to see the interviews. There's the different ones that you're working on now. So if I want to see like my applied jobs, there's my applied jobs. If I want to go back, there's the screening jobs. It'll just narrow it down for you where you're at. There's your rejected jobs, and so forth and so forth. These are just different ways to visualize data. So all of these are just different charts. It's all showing the same data. It's just giving you different ways to actually look at the data. So, people are, audio, visual, kinesthetic learners, and they all need to see data in different ways. So there's even like a network map, and you can actually see the data this way also. These are just visuals so that you can see the data in the way that it's going to make sense for you. Also, because I reset this, give me 1 minute. We need at least one job here. So application date, we're just going to put it here for there. As you can see, like the calendar's a real pop-up calendar, none of that janky nonsense. So we ain't dealing with the chara here. So there you go. Now we have something on the calendar, and you should be able to see it in real time as a calendar now. So there you go. And it'll show you like what's there for the month. You can also sit there and go like yearly view. And then you can see it in a yearly, just yearly breakdown. Once again, these are just different ways of seeing the data the way that you want to see it. So there's also a timeline view. You can also search with different filters. So there they all are there. But you can actually sit here, export, create multiple filters, filter it by date to date. You can filter it by salary. You can sit here and filter it by like just tons of filters. Here you can add an application, and then there's your export data as well. You can see all the jobs here, and you can export it out as like a running list. So the reason why I did this is you can download it as a CSV, you can import it into Excel, download it as a JSON file, which is a different format, and you can upload those to like ChatGPT, and you can have ChatGPT keep track of your jobs. You could also sit here and download it as an HTML report, and you can see a full report of what your jobs are looking like here too. So there's your full generated report. There's like the reporting is nuts. Like I went overboard with the reporting. So you can never have too much reporting. Here's a job match analyzer. This was because did it actually like? Oh, it did that for me. Oh, nice. Cool. So this is part of the sample data. So amazing. So normally you could sit here and you could upload a resume, and you could sit here and like see the score from it. So there's the breakdown of from our demo user, senior software engineer with a bachelor's degree at Tech Corp Incorporated with 7 years experience. You could actually sit here and you can edit this. So you could go in there and you can edit this information and save it. Also, like, hey, I'm willing to relocate. What kind of jobs am I looking for? I want to start at 150. That's a really high thing. But can also do like a job match. So like, there's your profile summary, right? Maybe there's a job that I'm looking for. So I can come over here. Let's just say I wanted to come in here, and let's see what LinkedIn's offering me now. IT operations manager. Perfect. We'll take it. So here's the cool thing with this. So Land of Bears, do you want your dinner? Okay, so we can go in here and watch this. So I can take this job, just do a copy paste. Oops. Pop the whole job in there. You can even do like additional job details if you want. And you can analyze it. So there you go. So it's parsing the job right there. It's showing you like your pasted text, and there's your analyst results. So this is actually saying like where you are now, where you need to be for this job, what are your gaps. So it'll tell you where your skill gaps are. You got different graphs here. So once again, you could sit and say like, here's a readiness breakdown. Here's a skills overlap Venn diagram. You can view like bonus things that would need to be there, stuff like this. You can add it to your job tracker. You can generate a tailored resume right here on the spot. You can create a cover letter. So if I wanted to take that report, once again, as you can see, I love reports. So you can see a full breakdown report for this job. So you could send it to a recruiter, friend, family, throw it for firewood. It really doesn't matter. Just you have reporting. And then here's your match history. So there's different demos in here. So we could like look at one of these other ones. So you could actually say, I want to view the details. I want to set this as a target job. This will now take this and make it into a priority job that you are going to target, and it'll tailor your learning for that also. So you can go in here too, based on our demo data, and there you go. It'll show you, things I need to improve, yada, yada, yada. So a little neat thing for helping you with your job searching by just giving you real-time analytics and seeing where you match up to the actual job that you're trying to apply for. That's what matters. Recruiters, they hold a lot of weight in the IT industry, and like you need to know where you're at before you even present yourself to them. Like they are the gatekeepers. Salary negotiation was a big deal. Like If you don't know what your minimum viable salary is, you have no negotiating power when it comes to looking for a job. So how are you supposed to negotiate a contract if you don't know what you need to survive? Like the average person seriously has no idea. If I go to the average person and say, how much does it cost you to live? They don't know. They don't know their bottom line. I really highly doubt. I'll do that as a social experiment on X, even though somebody wants to lie to me and be like, do you know, if you had to negotiate a salary right now today, what is your walkaway number? What is the minimum amount of money you would need to survive? So what is your cost of living? How much would it be for a 4-year total if you wanted to project it out? I've actually got the 2026 tax data in here. So we could sit here and say, I'm going to include all these results. This will show you all these offers that you got going on now. You get a multi-dimensional graph that shows you, cool, all the different jobs and where they would be at. Here's a detailed comparison table. And you can see where each job is right here. So here's an Amazon job. Here's your 4-year total of what you would be making at this job at the salary of $390,000 a year. You would be getting $1.3 million average cost. There you go. So here's I don't know why it made these salaries so high, but this is a new addition as well. Negotiation strategies. So if I wanted to sit here and like take it seriously for a minute, let's just say I'm going to focus on this one job right now. We don't need all of the offers. We just need, let me see. Let me see if, oh, interesting. Oh, I know why it's doing this. Give me a second. Okay. So right now, because I've got 2 different jobs, here's your best overall. It'll actually tell you which is the better job based on like what data you've given it. So it crunches the numbers for you. It does the math. Now also like, hey, we need to negotiate. We got some high powered jobs. So you can sit here and say, hey, I need to get negotiating advice. So it'll actually help you out to negotiate it. So also like negotiation email templates. So it'll actually tell you right here, like the total compensation you want to negotiate for. You could also sit and say, hey, I've got multiple competing offers. I need relocation costs, and I've got some unique skills. So you can generate an email template, and boom, there's your email template. You take that, pop it in, you can hit send. Then you can do a follow-up. Then it tells you even do this in like 2 to 3 days, and then a final push. And there's timelines that it gives you for this. So right here, follow up after 2 to 3 business days if no response. Send your initial counteroffer in 24 to 48 hours. Follow up in 2 to 3 business days if you don't get a response. Be prepared to negotiate for base, bonus, equity, signing. It doesn't matter. You need to know what you're negotiating for. Otherwise, you're screwing yourself. So there's also negotiation scenario simulators. Like you put in a counteroffer. Your strategy is, hey, I want to be conservative. I want to be balanced. Like, hey, you know what? I want to be aggressive. You know, like, standard timeline. You could generate different scenarios. Boom. It'll actually sit here and calculate probable outcomes. It's using AI for this too, and the AI is very good. Here's your alternative benefits offered. Offer withdrawn at 17%, and then full acceptance at 365,000. There's your overall recommendation. Take the 365 or walk. There's a smart counteroffer calculator as well. You can say like, I've got competing offers right now. How many? So we'll say 2, and this role requires specialized skills. Like, hey, I'm a big shot, so it'll tell you. Here's your negotiation leverage right here. You know, your optimal is to say, hey, I'm going to stick with this. There's your minimum. There's your maximum. So, maximum, I need $400,000 a year. Optimal though, I'll take 144,000. So there's also a negotiation leverage score too. Like you could sit here and say like, hey, I've got 3 offers right now. This role requires specialized skills. Your interview performance was excellent. They loved me. And then urgent, like they need this right now. Like they need this filled. So you could sit here and say, calculate it. Your leverage is 6 out of 10. So come in hard, come in hard, come in hot. So also it'll give you more strategies. So as you can see, like this module alone, what I did was I built this so that any one of these modules could be literally sold out and they'd be good. You could do performance reports like this for your company like this as well. So, and then you can add an offer. There's an offer library right there. Once again, because you know I like charts, you can download this as a CSV, bring it into like Excel, and there's your HTML. Here's your offer library right here in real time. As you can see, this is offline. So like it's literally viewing the HTML report right here, telling you the different compensations that you would need. Also, there's your offer details as well. So I don't know why the company like it's demo data, so I apologize, but this would normally say like Microsoft here. And so yeah, more reports for you. Then the creme de la creme, minimum viable salary calculator. Because hey, if you don't know what you need, then you don't have good negotiating power. So cover your monthly living expenses, meet your savings goal, account for taxes, and you account for cost of living. So I could sit here and say Nashville. Okay. I'm actually going to change it and put my real state. So I'm going to say I am in Tennessee. Perfect. Right here too, monthly templates. You can do a custom template if you want. I did it so that you could actually sit here and let's say, hey, I'm single and I'm single, ready to mingle, and then boom, it'll fill it in for you, and then you can adjust it as you want. There's food and groceries, healthcare, out of pocket, discretionary, other expenses like bullshit, transportation, boom. You can even sit here and figure out your taxes. So you could say like, I am married, joint filing, I'm single. These are actual real 2025 brackets. It's real data, like quite literally real. Here's your minimum viable salary. Your monthly expenses based on what I put in there, 2,772, cost of living adjusted. This is your monthly savings after, and it's actually your gross. So, you know, and then this is before the 14.4% tax and 50% savings. So right here is, a minute two. Oh, I didn't put an emergency fund there. So there's your savings rate of how much you actually want to save. Right here, it's saying this is the minimum annual salary that your walkaway number in Tennessee. This is what I would need on this fake job in order to, or I got to walk away. So, and then right here, any job offer below this is not going to cover your financial needs. So, you know, too bad, so sad, but like they can, you'd be like, this is nothing personal, it's just business. You can save it now. And perfect. Now it actually, right there, it takes, I don't know why, I guess it's something I didn't actually see, took us back to our original thing. But now you see, there's your walkaway number. It's going to look a little weird because the top offer is showing that. So it's going to be like, oh my God, you're literally the golden punani. So right here's your compare offers, whether it meets your minimum. So since we actually set a minimum, now you can actually see like whether it actually meets the minimum or not. You can also, once again, you can download it as CSV to work in Excel. You can save this minimal, which we did. Once again, another freaking, there you go. There's your walkaway number. I need this or I need to walk away. Cost of living index is high, it's 88. So, and there you go too. There's your monthly breakdown. There's your cost of living expenses. There's your tax rate, and it's like legit tax rate. What this all means, any job below $40,000 is not going to support your financial needs. So it covers all 9 expense categories. It's adjusted for cost of living. It includes even a 15% savings rate. And then it accounts for the 14% tax rate, which I didn't know it went up that high. So I'd have to double check that. Always go to the IRS and check what your tax rate is. Like, do not sit here and like contact me and say, hey, I didn't calculate your tax rate properly. So there's your cost of living we didn't even get through half of this, but I feel like this is just long. This is a market intelligence dashboard. I actually created a custom algorithm so that I could actually do what's called a scarcity index. So right here, we're going to look at market health overview, growing occupations, geographic, hiring trends. I can sit here and I can move it. Now we can get 25 different occupations. I'll show you this, how it changes. We're only at 12 months right now. We're actually going to change that. Now we got a 36-month timeline. Also, like for unidentified, calling you out, homegirl, you can sit here and put different job categories in for different sectors. So like, even though it is IT, I'm not coding anymore on this because it's a pain, but I will at one point be editing it to make it more inclusive. But it doesn't matter because you can look up any job. You can also export out this data, and it will actually show you this data too. So you don't even need to ask. You can always export out the data. So right here is your market intelligence. Lana, hey, sorry. Shows you that the market is moderate. There's 245,000 jobs. This is the hiring rate. This is the quit rate. This is a scarcity by industry. So right now in the financial services IT, you've got a talent scarcity index of 49. Like they need people. Job openings, the higher rate. So this is fintech, banking platforms. Hey, stop. You get up here. You're being a really bad girl right now. Yeah, you're being the good one, which is just odd. So here you go, is healthcare, IT, finance, professional services, retail, telecom. Like it doesn't matter, and these can be adjusted. And listen, I can run a custom report for somebody if they really need one. So you can actually download the market health once again, because you know I love my reports, and then you can see the market intelligence report in real time as well. So there you go. You'll be able to see all of the data. So there you go. Tells you like Python skills in the highest in demand job. So a lot of downloadable reports. These are all editable. You can see the growth rate. This will actually show you like which sector is growing. You can actually sort it. Here's the top employment by state. So California's actually got the highest. It's actually like something like 56% of the jobs in tech are amongst like 5 states. It's absurd. Also, you can refresh the data and it'll show you. Give it a second because it's actually running the data in real time. There you go. So that's all fresh data now. So California, 134,000 is the median job for tech. Here's the hiring trends over the last couple months. And as you can see, this goes back to January of 2023, all the way up until November of 2025. So like these are real numbers. Like this ain't your daddy's bullshit right here. Like these are real numbers. So also like I added a custom algorithm, which you can actually show job openings, separations, hires, and fires. So some of it is employer elected. So companies could potentially lie, but they can't because they got to do quarterly reports as well. So positive trend. So average net gain of 20,000 jobs a month in tech. These are the most in-demand jobs, skills and jobs. Here's advanced analytics. Somebody was actually asking me about this. I could sit here and come in here, custom role. I could say like customer service rep. There it is. So there's your customer service rep. This is live data from the BLS. It's AI web-enabled research also that'll pull from Indeed, Glassdoor, and PayScale. So this will pull real-time jobs from well-known sites. I could even sit here and say like secretary. We're going to switch this to California. So there you go. So you can go double check those numbers, but it's live data from the BLS API. So once again, there's another market analysis that you can do. And there you go. You can also sit here and do a market comparison like this. Current year, compare metrics with the last year. And you could even do a sector comparison. So there's where retail, manufacturing, finance, healthcare, and blah, blah, blah. So when I do feel like coding again, I will look into like adding more sectors. So you could also go in here and plan your job growth. Just tells you what you would need to do to kind of move along your path. So like number of years of experience, you change that, you can see it'll actually start, it'll start changing it for you. So you can tell you where you need to be, hey, I want to be the senior head of IT. Ready, you're ready. Director, CIO, doesn't matter. So, cool analytics on here. And yeah, so here's a candidate report. This shows you where you are with the total platform, because this thing again was meant to track your jobs over time. So you can sit here and say, generate a PDF, generate your report. It'll actually show you a preview of the report. Remember, this is based off a candidate that would be going through all this. Once again, hey, can we download the report? Absolutely, good question. So here's a candidate market analysis report right here. Shows you basically where you're at in what they call the career pipeline. That's why I did it like this. This takes all the data from the entire platform and puts it into a report for you. It pulls it because we did the CRASS, that 6 stages. It actually included that in there as well. So here you go right here. It actually took the job that we put as the target job, and here's the other ones as well. So these are the other jobs that we had in that we were analyzing. So sometimes this like every time I come in and out of this, the screen will actually clear up. There's even a candidate scoring. This is like one of my most proud things. You could do this for a friend even. So like ATS systems are applicant tracking systems. They're horrible and they're notorious for people getting rejected from jobs. So like unfortunately, a lot of the industry is using AI, and your actual like chance of it getting to a human are not as good. So this is based off a very infamous study from a company called The Ladders. So give you an idea, uploaded my resume. There you go. There's an ATS compatibility. So there's a 74% chance that this will go through an ATS system. It even tells you like your breakdown, keyword optimization. You could sit here and say, I want to get some better highlights on it. And there you go. So salary benchmarks, top paying states, tells you like what is the best state for me to go. This will work on any fucking resume you upload to the system. It does not matter. You be a candlestick maker. It wouldn't matter. If that job is in the Bureau of Labor Statistics, it will give you real-time stats on it. So also mydemo.com, cool. It's got my full thing. I could even sit here and pull up like a better analysis. Like my resume passes because I've got 30 years in the industry, and it just looks good. You can review your job matches, build or update your resume. You could update your preferences here. Can I download a report? Good question. Absolutely. There's your ATS compatibility report, so you can actually see what needs to be worked on. So it needs a little polishing on this version. You got your benchmark right here. 70 plus is ready. 85 plus makes you elite. So AI add-on, AI Insights was not requested for this one. Here's how it breaks down what needs to be done. So put more target titles, stack your keywords, keep the layout minimal, ensure those core sections, recommendation based off, and then boom. It'll even give you like, this is some of the quick reference of what was actually extracted out of the resume. So another report for you to enjoy. There's career progress. This is the 24-week pipeline that I created up to 36, and it actually, wow, that actually worked. It generated data for me before it wasn't working, but you can edit your milestones. You can get AI advice. Where am I at with this? Where am I at with week 1, update a resume? And it's telling you 7 days remaining, and then you should be going back in and visiting. Where's my LinkedIn status? Yada, yada, yada. When we finally get to week 24, we're evaluating offers. Bottom line. At 24 weeks, we should be looking at like companies should be hiring us. So you'd start off with like, I'll just zip through it because it's getting long and my throat's dry. Week 1, update a resume. Week 2, optimize your LinkedIn. Week 3, define a career goal. Week 4, start targeting research targeting companies. 5, start applying. 6, network. 80 to 88% of jobs in tech are actually done through networking. It's insane. And then like, hey, attend meetups in your local area. Like, get to know some people in your area. Word of mouth, practice coding, follow up applications, mock interviews, blah, 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 blah. You could sit here and look at your calendar views, monthly view. Here you go, and yearly view. And there's your progress stats too. Once again, you can sit and say, hey, what's my spiral looking like? How far am I completed into the process? So it'll show you. You would start here, you'd go here, boop, 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 until you get out here. So there you go. And then more stats. Here's your skills growth curve. Shows you, damn, this actually looks good. This is the first time I'm actually looking at this. It wasn't generating data before. Like, that looks dope. It's like, Kanye, I'm dope because I do dope shit. So there you go. That'll show you like where you're at with your pipeline. Wow, it looks amazing. It's the first time I've even seen that. And you can customize it, I guess. So you can also reset your plan, because roadmaps are for people going on road trips. You can actually make a custom one as well. So you can sit here and be like, I don't want to use this stupid, I didn't buy your book. I don't want to buy your book. I'm not supporting you. So I want to do my own thing. Great. So you can go here, upload your resume, analyze the resume, and they're based on your profile with 25 years of experience and leadership and all this. Let's say I want to do career advancement. Cool. It'll confirm the goal for you. And tell us a little bit about yourself. You save and continue. Let's just do this real quick. Target position, Infosys. That's a different company. What do you need to achieve this? Let's just do this. Motivation. There it is. Set your timeline. We're going to put this for 2026. We'll confirm it. Let's generate the roadmap. Boom. Now you actually have a custom career roadmap builder advanced to Infosys. I can't type. Usually I have somebody watching me. Also, it's AI powered. So it's showing you right here, 10 milestones to complete. Here's your progress. Where are you at? Week 1, you're on track, 26 weeks. Get ready to start with your first milestone. So update your profession, research target companies. So we could change that to get better suggestions, and it will actually give you a custom roadmap. So we're not going to be doing this right now, but there's an interview practice where this will actually give you real-time AI feedback on your interview. There's question banks. There's interviews that were done here. Questions. It scores you in real time. You can take this data and use it with my bots. And then there's a question bank here too. There's also interview tips. So yeah. So this actually you can do recorded. So you can actually record your voice too. So you can sit here and say, hey, I want to start an interview. You could do voice only. You could do both in written, and you could record your voice, and you can hear your question be read back, and then it'll actually start calculating the time and how much time you spent on every question. So very important in the interview process. Almost done. Might as well go through it. Here's a networking tracker. Why is this important? Because you need to know who you're networking with, because it matters. You can get AI advice as well. How to network better. So this is, let me see this too. So let's just go in here, see. They can provide referrals, follow-ups, like you're all caught up, no follow-ups. It tells you when you need to follow up. Recent interactions, like, hey, I contacted Kevin via email. Hey, I did a video call. Hey, we had a coffee chat. Stupid X thing. Here's statistics. I love my charts. So never need to ask. This guy like charts? Love my charts. So love them. So you could sit here and say, I want to analyze my entire network. Boom. Here's the health of your network, 7 out of 10. Clear the analysis. Perfect. I want to get follow-up recommendations. Like, need to know how I should be following up. Perfect. John is a frequent collaborator. Emily, she's an industry thought leader. David, he's a key decision maker. So it gives you ways to build your network. Once again, do I like graphs? Man, do I like graphs. So here is an interaction calendar. Here's your relationship timeline. So, hey, you met this person here, you met Kevin here, you met Emily here, you had 3 interactions with this person. So all selected, they're well maintained. It'll tell you like, hey, 35 days I've been attached to this guy right here. You regular interactions monthly, there's average of 18 days between contacts. So you can actually select your timelines also, like where am I at in the last 3 months? And it'll change your charts as well. So there's your company network, like shows you which companies people are connected with. Here's the strength of your network, like how strong are these connections? And referral network map. So this will show you like referral network statistics, like 5 people can provide referrals, 3 cannot. There's your referral rate. And then it rates how strong those referrals are. So 62% of your network has the ability to refer you to somebody else. So when you crunch the numbers, now it gives you a better idea of what you need to actually succeed. Like maybe you're just shitty at I don't know, following up. How many people can't even respond to a text message? Like shit. So all of these things are important when you're looking for a job. Here's your top contacts, so they're rated for you. So right here, Kevin Lee, David Park, these are all fake names, so it doesn't matter. Right here also, here's your interaction types. Shows you like, hey, you would like to have coffee and talk about things. And then I think that's it for the networking. This is, I'm going to speed run this right here. So these are this can autofill from a resume. You can reload from a last resume. No resume selected. So did I select one? No, I guess I didn't. So we'll autofill from a resume. We'll go resume uploads. So we'll go like that. And there you go. So you can sit here and like custom add things in. You can generate a resume. The other things you can do from here is you can unselect that and it'll get rid of everything and you can build a resume from scratch here too. There's also like it keeps your documents. So there's John Doe. You can download that. It'll download it in Markdown format. And most computers can actually open Markdown, but that's what it looks like. And that should be ATS friendly, meaning that it would actually be good for an applicant tracking system. So we were testing this last night. There's different templates you can go in here. You can actually download these. So you can say like, hey, I want an ATS resume. Boom. There's an ATS resume for you right there. And it gives you tips on what you need to do. Pro tip, tailors resume for each application. This is part of the Apex. So the system I created is called Apex. You can say, hey, I need to do a LinkedIn resume. Perfect. So here's a LinkedIn resume for you in LinkedIn format. So it's got my, wow, it actually watermarked everything. Oh, amazing. So there you go. Also like visual creative resume. There you go. It gives you a little prettier resume for you to, and this is actually built off like multi-million-dollar analysis that was done by recruiters. Here's cover letter samples. Here you can upload your own templates. So you could sit here and name it, you know, what do you want to call it? Is it a cover letter? Is it LinkedIn? Is it a portfolio? Is it a bio? It doesn't matter. You can upload your own documents right here, upload your own templates. Now, boom, now you've got your own templates in there. So there you go. So for unidentified, there you go. There's also email templates. Lana, I'm almost done. Here's an email template library. Even tells you like there's thank yous, thank you letter builder, follow up after an application, check in after you're not hearing, negotiation, like offers, offer decline, resignation letters, LinkedIn connections, like, hey, you name it, it's in here. So, hey, there should be some saved ones right here. So here's a saved one right here. Of course, it's empty. Of course, it's empty. That's fine. You can reuse it even. You can export it. You can delete it. It doesn't matter. Here you go right here. You can refresh your profile info. And there it is. There's my company. There's this saying that this is the skill. Like, hey, dear interviewer, generate the email. There's your email right there. Hey, dear hiring manager, thank you for taking the time to meet with me. Blah, 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 blah. Contact me here. You can get an AI analysis on it. Here, tone is professional and appropriate, blah, 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 blah. You could sit here and say, hey, I proofed it. I did this. I did this. I did all these things. And you could say, recheck your resume score. Be like, there it is. It took us back to the original thing just to see, like, maybe my resume sucks. So, and there you go. So you can even save it as a template. You can say, hey, I want to save this for later. So also save documents and attachments. You can upload anything there. You can have it analyze it. Tells you about email etiquette. There's also tips like dear, hi, hello. Avoid slang, emojis. Like, do not do text talk. Like, act like a damn adult. There you go right there. There's even like custom builders. Select a custom builder from that actually shouldn't be a thing, but you can do a thank you letter builder. Build your own. What was the other one? Resignation letter. I'm not going to even do what I did yesterday, but here's your resignation letter that you can put in there. Say, I want to leave this company. It'll give you other things. So, like, yeah, that is actually, I speed ran that last part. And then again, I think I already went through settings. And this is like everybody tells you where you can go get a BLS key, where you could go get the Grok key so that you can have AI. Give you an idea. Takes you to Grok. It's free to sign up. I'm already logged into my account, but you can get a free create a free Grok key for free. Doesn't cost a damn thing. You can even change the different models to actually get better AI analysis on the job market. It doesn't matter. Bureau of Labor Statistics. There it is. Get a free account. It emails you back in like 3 seconds, and then you just hit a link and say verify, and your key is literally in your email. Done. Now you have like real Bureau of Labor Statistics data so that you can go and actually, get these, the market intelligence right here. Once again, in time, I will be changing it, but the average person can come down here and they can get real data in real time. And the reality is too, with everything else that this portal does, like, I don't care. I'm also not coding anymore. Like, I've had enough of this portal and I'm just not doing it anymore. It was a lot of work to get to this point. And yeah, so that is, I think we went over everything. Job tracker, job match analyzer, custom roadmap. So yeah, like, there you go. This concludes the career readiness, the career IT pipeline, and all of these amazing tools so that you can track your jobs or excel at your career. It does not matter. It does not matter. Even if this portal can't hit 100%, you should at least be able to hit 50% of your needs to help you with what I call the career pipeline. So, yep. If anybody wants access to this, one, I will never deny a donation. This project is 1000% donation funded. I fucking put in thousands of dollars into this and got nothing back. So if you do want access to this, I need to actually, because the database is living in what's called Streamlit and it's free, I don't pay for the hosting. Unfortunately, I got to hard code the accounts. Basically, you give me a real email address and that's it. I create you an account and then you can log in anytime you want, 24/7, and do whatever the hell you want. And then you're good to go. So if you go to even my X account, profile here, it'll actually take you, there's a link in bio. It'll take you to my git.io. you can go here to my GitHub, and you want to make a donation. This is all my stuff right here. You want to make a donation, there's a Buy Me a Coffee link right there. That'll actually take you to my Buy Me a Coffee page. So it has everything from, hey, I want to make a one-time anonymous thing, to, hey, I want to support you on a monthly thing. I even have some like, I made some posts in here about like just some job advice, and I do believe that's in here as well. So that should be everything. And I'm not going to do any more simping. And if anybody, like I said, if anybody's actually interested in this, just reach out to me. I will give you a account, and then you can beta test it for me and donate, wink, wink. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm going to end the stream. So we will stop screen sharing, and I will say thank you everybody who joined. And this is actually simultaneously live streaming on Twitch. I probably don't even, I'm gonna have to download the video to re-upload back, but yeah, have a good night.